Right, sound.
Evening all. Thanks for joining us. Tonight's Tier 3 stream. We're here at Zandvoort. Comms tonight's myself, joined by Culpy.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, tricky track. Obviously, we raced here Friday. What are your thoughts early on?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. It's the curbs are a killer. There's few places you can do a good Tony Hawk impression where you can't steer and you just drive on like in Jeddah. But it's very hard to overtake. That's the one thing I've learned on Friday.
Yeah, definitely definitely hard to overtake. The Tony Hawk curbs you're talking about, I know them very well. I think I've hit every one of them. But yeah, fairly incident-free weekend so far, to be honest. Just hoping Tier 3 puts on a good race. We are a couple of drivers short this week. We've got 15 at the moment. There is supposed to be 2 more joining, so we are still running full quali.
But everyone can retire and everyone will be safe.
If they don't join, yeah. I know this is something we had on Friday night. I know Cammy retired in Tier 2, and then a couple of late joiners ended up knocking him out of quali, so...
Yeah, but if every single one of them retired right now, then that would just push it through to Q2, so the new joiners wouldn't be able to go out. But I suppose it's practice, isn't it?
Well, that's it. So, some lads probably haven't done any laps of practice. I know I'm one myself. I do bare minimum before it. I think I did 6 laps on Friday night before the race. We've got a car out on track. That's Teabag. We'll jump on board with him.
Hound says every session is dry, so no rain.
Ah, that makes it boring.
It is. It makes it fast, but makes it boring.
I love a bit of rain. It always spices it up a bit.
Like today's race, yeah? I still love that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it were better than Spa a few years ago, where I sat there and watched the recording for 4 hours and nothing happened. I obviously decided not to check any of the results, avoided social media all day, got home and watched the recording. Yeah, spent 4 hours watching them sat in the pit lane.
Did you not think about fast forwarding and seeing if anything happens?
Well, I did, but I didn't want to miss anything that were being discussed, so I watched a good chunk of it, and yeah, it got to 2 o'clock in the morning, and I thought, right, I'm going to have to check online and see what the result is here. Evening also, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, evening, bud.
Saki has retired.
Feel safe.
Teabag on a lap at the moment. He is the only one. The rest are on out laps, just starting the laps there. I think we've got Jackie just starting a lap.
Yeah, Jackie, Nerf. I'll jump on board with Nerf because is he slightly ahead? No, Jackie's ahead of him, so I'll sit on board with Jackie.
We've got a yellow flag. What's that for?
That might be the retirement, maybe. Jackie puts in a first purple sector, so he's going faster than Teabag. He has got a car ahead.
Just coming right final corner now. How do you feel about that extended DRS zone?
Oh, it's I mean, I love it because obviously it's longer, but I think it benefits people with much lower wings or higher.
Yeah, it's strange because where it is, if you look on the track map there, it says the DRS zone doesn't activate until the actual straight. But
yeah, and the detection is the actual.
Yeah, the detection is the actual activation zone. Jackie 1 on 9.8. Wow, that's a rapid first lap.
Yeah. But without the track evolution as well, that's fast.
We've got Kane on a lap at the moment. Ferrari there getting out of his way. I have found on the in the new cars this track's much easier, especially that final corner. Used to lose the rear a lot.
Yeah, I think that transpires to all the tracks and the game itself. I've found that most tracks you can throttle it harder without worrying about losing the traction. So. But yeah, I know what you mean, especially with the fact that you open the DRS on that corner where you normally lose it.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
It's just that tad easier.
He's got laps coming in now, a couple of 10 flats. Kane and back. Got Osso just coming right final corner now. He manages an 11 flat.
Hound on a set of mediums, but it's not a good lap. It's not a lap that he probably wants to take.
Yeah, well, it's better than his first one, or 120.
Yeah, at 111 now. Yeah, he was probably doing a warm-up lap on the mediums. He's our last week's podium sitter. Kane, Scotty, and then Hound, so...
Yeah, Hound doing 2 laps on their mediums, Chris doing 1 on the mediums as well. Now, I don't know how you feel about it, but I'd save them extra set of mediums, especially at a track like this where I'd probably be expecting a safety car. I'd rather have a spare set of fresh mediums.
Yeah, that was my strategy for Friday. I did 2 stop, started on mediums, went on to hards. No, started on hards and then went on to mediums twice. I had that first set left over, which really helped. Softs were dying off really quick. I found 8 to 9 laps maybe, and then you start feeling it. So yeah, so you really want to...
I did start on the softs. I think I pitted under a VSC, which helped out a fair bit, but then we ended up with rain, so I'd made an extra stop and was further down the order. I pitted a lap late as well with the rain for the intermediates, which cost me around 12 seconds to Teabag, who did well reserving in Tier 2 on Friday.
Yeah, I remember hearing you scream when you lost that much time.
Yeah, it's a lot of time to lose, that's one hell of an undercut, but... Okay, yeah, Teabag pitted, I think I was like 0.8 of a second behind him, and then on the following lap when I've come out of the pits, I'm 12.5 seconds behind. Scotty there on his second lap, setting a 10 flat, putting himself P2. We've got Lutman and Dave on a lap at the moment. Just want to say a big shout out to Lutman as well. He is the newest addition to the admin team here at CDR.
And with that, we've given him plus 15 towards pace and racecraft, so expecting big numbers. Or he's having his head shaved like our previous admin. And I think he laughed when I said that because he's dropped it. That's so bad. So unfortunate.
We got Dave. Oh, I don't know how we didn't invalidate there, but just coming round the final corner. And 11.7 puts himself P9.
Not ideal. Not ideal with the likes of Hound and Mediums being ahead of him. I mean, it is ideal for all of them because they're all going to get through unless we have a late joiner. But it sets, you know, it just, yeah, you want to get the right laps right away. You don't want to be pissing about and losing time and getting frustrated.
That's it. A lot of it's like a confidence thing as well. You know, the more time you've got on track, the more laps you've completed, the more confident you get. You know, it's always the benefit of setting a banker lap that, you know, you can see that delta, you can see where you're quicker, and I always find that helps push you on a bit more.
Yeah. I don't want to say anything just in case he is listening, but Lockman seems to... Oh, yeah, I'm going to say it anyway, even if he's listening, but he seems to be struggling. He's gone out again. I mean, he's just put in a second purple sector. He's up half a second on his time as well, so could be a good lap.
He has got that fuel light flashing though at the moment. He does improve, puts himself P11, 11.8, so only jumps one place. Just on board with Stevie now, he will be the next across the line to set a time.
Yeah, but the gap at the moment between Jackie and P12 at the moment, just over 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's a fairly big gap, to be honest. It's not one we normally see. Oh, Stevie's backed out of his lap. He's give up.
No, yeah, he didn't. He's I think he's outbraked himself. He went onto the gravel. So that's not going to help him.
Oh, teabag hits the wall.
Is he out?
No, he's just bounced into the pits.
He basically did a Perez from today.
Well, yeah, a bit different. He bounced off the outside wall and ended up going across track into the pit lane. I know obviously he's intended to pit, but it looks a bit scary. See what Chris is up to at the moment. Just coming to the end, sector 2. Half a second under.
Yeah, this is where Stevie went onto the gravel.
It is a tricky corner, that as well, the braking zone. Oh!
That's exactly what I meant when I said about the corners, and we've just seen our first Tony Hawk compression.
Yeah, that curb there on the left is yeah, definitely an aggressive one. But it just slid straight across it.
You cannot turn on it, that's it. Like, when you get on it, you just go straight and you pray you don't lose a wheel. And I'm surprised he didn't. You know, he's lost a wing, but...
Well, that's I was going to say the same thing. I think he's quite lucky, to be honest, to only get away with that there, just losing a wing. We've got Chip Hazard just starting a lap. I think we've got Scotty out on track as well. Scotty is on a lap. He's almost 2 tenths over at sector 1.
Puts a purple sector 1, and he goes off.
Oh, well off.
Help him.
Yeah, he's now facing the wrong way. I just had to double check with him facing the wrong way there. I had double check that his Ferrari teammate weren't coming through. I know they had a bit of an head-on collision in Jeddah. It's one that's provided a few laughs for us.
Yeah. Dave is out on a lap now, though, so...
Yeah, 10th and a half under at Sector 1, so is improving.
I found quite a lot of corners on this track where you could go full throttle through them and you wouldn't lose it. Did through full traction control, but still.
Yeah, the S section, I found I was losing a lot of time running automatic. It has you in 7th, and when you lift off for one of the corners and try dropping down a gear, it flicks you straight back up. And as Dave's bounced over the curb as well there, so he will have lost all the time he was gaining. Does he come straight into the pits? Yes, he does. Who have we got out on track? Scotty straight into the pits. And T-Bag.
Yeah, T-Bag.
Just under 3/10 over his time at Sector 2, so he's not improving. Yeah, I think that penultimate corner, it is the outside curb. There's 2 curbs there. I think you're fine on the first one, but as soon as you touch the second one, you're Tony yanking it. Chris asking if there's a full grid. No, we are currently awaiting 2 drivers to join. That will be it. Maximum of 17. Minimum of obviously the 15 that are in. Chip is coming back out for another lap. A few guys are retiring in the pits now.
Yeah. 3 minutes. I mean, yeah. Even if the 2 new guys that are joining, they should join now if they want to go out on track and put a lap in, get their setups right. But they would have to go out straight away. So yeah, I think everybody here is safe at the moment for Q1. Everyone through. Gives yourself pats on the back.
This is it though, is if Ashik is hoping to join late, if everyone retires now, it will screw him.
Oh, he has joined.
Oh, has he?
He has joined, yeah, and that's Saki out of Q1 then, because he hasn't set a lap.
It's put in P15, yeah.
But Ashik has to go out right away. There's no time to waste. See, you can't be confident all the time, or overconfident. I wonder if Saki retired because he thought no one's going to join in Q1 and he'll be through, or if he genuinely had a reason and couldn't. Yeah, I'll stick on board with Ashik because he's just coming out now.
Yeah, I'm still on board with Chip at the moment. He is on a lap. It's saying a purple Sector 1, but he's not set a time yet.
Different calendars for each tiers. I've just read.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. This Chip manages to keep it on the track now. Final corner, DRS open, run to the line. What does he manage? 10.6, puts himself P6.
Lovely lap.
He got Lutman out as well. He's 4/10 under at Sector 2. Just coming round the final corner now.
I mean, all these guys are pushing. All these guys are pushing, even though, well, they thought they were safe. But it's impressive that no one is able to get into the 9s like Jackie still. And no doubt they're all pushing to get there. You know, it is it is building confidence if you can finish each quali session at the top of the pile. But no one's even gotten into the nines. Obviously,
Yeah,
some people you have already retired, but still.
just looking at that, like some of the lads obviously only doing one lap on the set of softs, so they've done one, think they're safe, obviously, and just not risking going out again. Scotty's done 3 laps. I think he made a mistake on one.
Yeah.
Went again, and then I think he went out the second time on the same set of tyres. So
hopefully, I mean, Ashik just needs to complete a lap here. He doesn't need to push.
That's it. Venom is improving as well, though, almost 3 tenths under at sector 2. But all this 15 now should be through, provided they don't crash out. As the flag is out, Venom across the line, and 11.2 puts himself P11, and Ashik with the 1 lap, 10.7 puts himself P7. And that is it for your qualifying order. Saki is out.
Without setting a lap.
Dan has asked what flavour vape you're using.
I've got Mr. Blue, mate. Just like the Red Bull boys. Thank you.
I hope it blows up.
It's not very nice, is it? What if you hear a loud bang now and I just won't speak?
Well, here's to hoping. Wesley saying Offshore's most likely to crash during the race. Nothing like a bit of support there from the Ozone. Just confirmation there, you quali. We are unfortunately losing Saki. Everyone else, the other 15 going through. I've only got 16 drivers this week. Which is a bit disappointing for Tier 3, to be honest, because, you know, this has always been the staple of a full grid.
Yep. Always checked in, you know, always full grids. I think we can blame Hound for it.
It's always Hound's fault.
Yep. Well, look at it from this perspective. At least Saki gets an extra set of softs for the race. You got to take the positives. Jeez, it's like having a deja vu. It's 15 again out on track.
Yeah, is this Q2 or is this Q1 again? See, we've got a Williams moving there.
Probably
I assume it'll be Teabag, yeah, he's normally first out. And he is.
Yeah, doesn't wait for no one.
I've got a couple of cars following, a Haas McLaren, I think that's an Alpine as well.
So we've seen some of the laps, we've seen some off the pace. What's your prediction for pole?
If I'm honest, I think Kane Lowry's got a bit more. I think Kane Lowry will be right there. I know you were 2 tenths off in that first session, but I think he was taking a shit. I think he's doing well this season. He's got the confidence. He's definitely got the pace. I think he'll be up there. What about yourself? Who are you recommending?
I think Scotty will nick it.
Right.
I have a feeling Scotty will nick it, yeah. But yeah, going back to obviously what you were saying about Kane, he's still the Tier 3 leader in a Drivers' Championship. He's got a 25 points gap, so yeah, he could technically not finish the race and still probably be in P1.
Yeah, 25 points over Ashik.
Yeah. And then Jackie with 68 and P3, so he needs to. He wouldn't not like to win today. I think he'd love to take the W.
Yeah, I think what's let Jackie down is a couple of the ones where he's been involved in incidents. I know last week he got caught in an incident with Kane, but Kane managed to recover from that and do well in the feature, whereas Jackie didn't quite get there. I think he got caught in more incidents, and just little things like that'll ruin you when you're going for a championship.
Yeah.
But I've seen, obviously, we've been doing, well, myself, I've been doing comms here since probably season 2. And I've seen Kane Lowry be up there and then disappear and then be up there again and disappear. So, there's nothing saying this form is going to continue to the end of the season, but he's looking good at the moment. He's looking very good.
He's looking consistent. He's always a podium finisher. His Bark sets the fastest lap at the moment, 10.3.
Yeah, Nerf crossed the line, 10.9. Oslo's invalidated.
Jackie with a 9.8 again.
Straight into the 109s. I think he's... do you know what? I know I've just said I think Kane will be up there, but Jackie's just laying it down, isn't he? He's not out there to play a game. He's there to win.
Yeah. Maybe Kane maybe he hasn't practiced this track. Maybe it's not ideal for him. He has got is it a Ferrari or no, Alfa Romeo? I'm not sure if that was on a fast lap. Getting out the way though nicely.
I think that would have. I'm trying to look where he is on track. The two Alfa Romeos are in sector 2 at the moment. You've got, I think it's Luckman at the back. Osso's invalidating again. Scott is on the mediums in this session. 2.7 seconds under there at sector 2 on his second lap.
Dan says, FYI, Kane had a motorbike crash the other day. Okay.
Oh, alright.
Don't know where to go with that.
She's probably feeling a bit tender. Luckman 12 flat, plus himself P10. Scotty on his second run on the mediums a 1:10.2. I think that's a very competitive time on the mediums, if I'm honest.
It is, yes. I think this is going to be his in lap though. What's his? Yeah, he's out of ERS. Yeah, that's his in lap now. But yeah, 10.2 on mediums is rapid. And normally, softs are about half a second faster, if not just slightly more. So
yeah,
he has got the pace to get there. He has got the pace then, and he seems to be enjoying his track.
I definitely think Jackie, Scotty, Kane. I don't know about Ashik. Obviously, he joined the session late. We only saw the one lap from him. It wasn't anything magnificent, but I think Jackie, Scotty, Kane are going to be up there and battling. Don't get me wrong. I think Ashik's racecraft and everything's good enough to be up there during the race. I just don't know how he'll do in qualifying. I know he said he's been struggling a bit. He's not done much practice.
I tend to enjoy. I don't know about yourself, but I tend to having a few laps of practice and then not returning to the game until Friday night. I think it's just if I put in a lot of practice and I DNF or I get into a crash, I think it just hurts more. So I'd rather just eliminate that potential pain of shit. I've put in about 20 hours just to get basically annihilated in lap 1.
Yeah, I've been there, mate. I think it was season 3. I was putting 4 or 5 hours on a Friday before the racing. Some days, sometimes, a bit more, running 2, 3 full practice sessions and races and stuff like that. But then the race had come and I was worn out essentially. Went backwards in the race. So I found now I probably jump on, do about 5 laps just to get used to the track, as Dave has backed out of that lap. He just pulled aside there and let the Is it a Red Bull? Is it what? Yeah, he let Nerf pack
There is a
through
car
the.
stopped here on track though.
That's a Lookman.
He's not moving.
He's moving very slowly. You'll want to get going.
He's out of fuel, and what I've noticed in this game as well is if you come to a halt and you're out of fuel, it takes years for you to pick the speed back up.
Oh yeah, definitely. We've got Ashik's lost it on the last corner as well. He's had a spin.
That's not good. That's not going to help. I was just on board with him, and then I went to see if Lookman's alive in that car. Well, I know I said everybody was safe in last session, but this session we are going to lose 5, so that little spin is not going to help him at all. Do you think Scott is safe? Do you think he could retire? 10-2? Keep himself another set of softs for Q3?
Yeah, I think he is.
Well, he doesn't think so because he's out on a lap again.
It's one of them though, you know, do you want to see how good the track evolution is, see how it feels, see if you can push it even more? I've got Chip on a lap at the moment, he's not yet set a time.
As Hound says, rumour has it Kane's motorbike still has the same tyres that came out the showroom on. Probably.
I think it's probably running the tyres that he started his first CDR racing, to be honest.
Every time he changed constructor, he took the tyres with him.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone gets a set of tyres for the weekend. Kane gets one set of tyres for the year.
For the season, yeah. What is the strategy? Oh, 9-8 from Chip.
Wow. Very competitive lap there. That's whether that's track evolution or just a very good lap from Chip. We'll see now as we've got lads on their second runs now. A few out of the pits. Got Nerf who's invalidated.
9-7 from Kane. There you go, he's back.
Scotty's still on the mediums. He's 2.9 seconds under, it said. No, it's not right. It's just changed. Half a second. He's over. So he's not improved. I don't get why he's gone out again on the same medium tyres. He's not using ERS either, I don't think. Strange.
Lets people through.
Strange. Got Teabag on a lap at the moment now, sector 2. Let's see what he manages, see what his split is.
Maybe Sky just feels safe on that time, but he doesn't want to ruin his set of softs.
I don't get why he went back out then. Teabag almost 8 tenths under at sector 2. Curly there checking in.
That's going to push him into the 9s as well then.
See what he manages now through sector 3. DRS open round the final corner. 1097. Wow, Teabag P2.
I'm just on board with his teammate now because he still hasn't set a lap. Also hasn't set a lap yet and he's still sat in the pits.
Yeah, Osso's a brave man. I say brave, use the term loosely. I've got to say I agree with Dan there saying should be keeping them mediums for the race. Yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier. It's something I tend to do myself in quali, use the softs, but save the set of mediums, especially for a track like this where you're probably going to be expecting a safety car. Dave crossed the line, 1:11.1, so Dave's P12. I don't think he'll have enough time to get in and get back out. So I think that will be Dave done.
Ashik just goes past the finish line. 10-5.
P8.
I wouldn't say it's safe. You want to be getting to those low 10s now if you want to be safe.
That's it. I think, that 10-3 Bark and Chris probably is where I'd be looking at as the cut-off. 2 minutes 50. It is only a short track, so the lads might still have time to get back in. Luckman's just dipped in now for what I assume is a new set of tyres. Stevie's still in pits, Osso's still in pits. We've got a Williams coming out.
That can't be T-Bag again, can it? No, T-Bag's just retired, so it's not him. I think it's Ashik. Yeah, it is.
No, Ashik's still out on track.
Is he?
I just saw the Williams mechanics moving. Ashik's all over the place there. He's actually off the track.
We have no one out on the lap setting the time. Nope, someone has just gone out. Who is that?
Venom.
Yeah, he's not safe, P11 at the moment.
Also calling me out there. Now hold on.
I mean, you got to back it up if you're that brave. You got to back it up now also.
Instead of commenting on stream, lad, just get out and settle that. We've got Lutman, Osso's teammates out on track. Barks back out.
It's only 1 minute 20, and it takes about 30 seconds for you to leave the pit.
Yeah, it's a risky one. I think Osso's just leaving now.
Yeah, he's just going to make it. Or is he?
Be close for him making it all the way around. He can't take it easy on this outlap.
No. Like, with a full ERS, people are setting 109 with an ERS deployed. He's not going to have any ERS deployed for this because he obviously wants to save it, so I have a feeling he's left it too late. I don't think he's going to make it. Unless he uses his ERS, but then he's going to obviously hinder his actual lap.
Yeah, that's it. It's how hard do you push on this outlap. Venom there just picking up some marbles offline on his rear right. Through turn 3, but looks good through the S's, but he's not improving.
I'm just on board with Osso. I don't think he's gonna. I don't know. Maybe he will. 20 seconds.
Wesley's saying Osso for P10. His expectations are getting higher.
Yeah, he's gonna make it. Just wow. Just don't spin on turn 1.
Venom is improving through sector 2. Purple sector 2 flashed up then, but let's see what he manages now through sector 3. Will he improve? Oh, he's on a lot of curb there. Had a bit of a wobble. That will have cost him a couple of attempts. Yeah, he's into the pits, so he's lost all that time. Lutman not improving through sector 1. Almost 2 attempts over his time. Sector 2. Almost 4 attempts over, so Lutman not improving at all. Let's see what Osso can do. We'll just have a quick check. Has Bark improved? Yeah, Bark 4 attempts under. So it looks like Bark might dip into the 109s. Hound improving as well.
Yeah, everyone's improving, track evolution and all that, so... Osso just goes over the grass a little bit. He needs a 10-5 ideally, and he will push Nerf back out.
Hound a 10-3. See what Osso manages now.
No, I think it was 10-8. I think it was 10-8 or 10-7.
13.
That's why you don't wait until the last minute. You want to put in a banker lap just to know where you're standing. Yeah, 10-7.
Yeah, 110.7 not enough, so the cut-off was actually a 110.6. Couple of tenths shy where I thought it'd be, if I'm honest. Kane setting the pace there in that one. Teabag very close behind. Bark as well on his second run, improving a lot. But we are losing Venom, King Lutman, Osso, Dave and Stevie.
As Steve says, he's improved on worn tyres as well, so he's got a lot more pace to show. We've got the top 5 in 9s and bottom 5 in 10s, so yeah, if you want to stick it on pole, you've got to be up by at least a second there, guys.
Yeah, this is it. I think this is where we're going to see the fastest time of the quali so far. I think we're just going to get one of them blinding laps from one of the lads, which, you know, we normally do, where we question why they're in this tier.
Scotty to go out in Q3 on mediums.
Surprised he's not running a hard tyre, to be honest. We got Teabag. I'm assuming it's Teabag coming out of the pits.
Oh yeah, oh no, it's Scotty, the first one out. I think.
Beat by Scotty.
Wow.
The mind games have started.
Yeah. Well, I don't see the yellow trim on the tyre anymore, so gloves are off.
That is a soft tyre. Does he know how these feel? That's the problem.
Yeah, I don't think he's used to the speed you can push these tyres on.
As in an AlphaTauri, I don't think he's used to speed. Yeah, a lot of the lads straight out the pits. Chip Hazard's still in there, and Chris. Oh, Chip's just actually leaving the pit lane.
So it's just crispy beef. Scotty's going to be starting his lap now. I shall watch this.
Yeah, on board for this. For the moment, I will be back in a couple of minutes.
No. Scotty's doing the original Scotty. He's on a lap, but he's on a warm-up lap. He's not deploying his CDR S, so I'll jump on board with Teabag because he's
Teabag, yeah.
Second one out.
No worries, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, no problem. Don't worry about it, Dave. You can still multi 21. You can, like Dan said, anything can happen on this track. We've seen it on Friday. Late safety cars, late calls, going in for fresher tyres, and you can be brought back into the race, mate. Alright, let's see what Teabag puts in. Yeah, Scotty 10-1, but that was just his warm-up lap. Whilst Teabag puts 10-5, and he was on a fast lap as well, so 10-1 from Hound. But again, these are all for the fast laps, whilst Scotty is just on his fast lap now, so interesting to see. As Ashik dropped it coming out of the last corner. So that's him in P10 then. That's just unfortunate. (9-7) from Bark. Wow, what a lap. What a lap. I think Scotty's going to get into 9-5s here, guys. I have a feeling. He's just coming through the last corner. Oh, 9-5. Wow, what a lap. What a lap. That's going to be quite hard to beat as well. Jackie with a 24, so I know he's doing a warm-up lap as well. Did Scotty race on Friday? Did he? I think he reserved in tier 2. So yeah, so he's obviously had a little bit more practice. He's down with the setups and stuff. I'm just on board with Jackie, who's I think provisionally going to stick it with a 9-8. unless he can make something work out of the last corner as well. He has had a little slip and he's backed out from it. That's not going to be good. And he's run out of fuel as well. Oh, 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, lads finishing the first runs back into the pits, coming out for the second now. We've got Chris.
Don't just jump in on me like that. You said you'd go for a couple of minutes and then you just straight into it. It scared the shit out of me.
I'm always here.
Yeah. Scotty with a 9.5 at the moment. It's the fastest stallion we've seen.
Bark as well though, 109.7. He's one that we sort of excluded from that run for pole. But he's definitely looking quick.
At the moment, my prediction's looking like it kind of bear fruit. With Scotty taking the pole, and provisionally he is on pole, so let's see what Chris puts in, because he's just coming to the end of sector 2, and I've seen him put a sector 1 in purple, now a sector 2 in purple as well.
I think that's just because it's his first time. The game does a bit of a weird thing.
No, I think this is going to be a cracker lap. 10.5, P6.
Ashik out. What happened to Ashik?
He's dropped it coming out of the last corner.
Ooh.
And I think it wasn't the first time he had a hiccup there.
No, I think he lost it. He lost it in Q1 as well, or beginning of Q2.
Yep. Jackie comes back out. He has to put in a flyer lap now.
Apologies, I just looked at my phone, then it said I had a notification from Uber saying I'm being picked up in 1 minute. Don't quite know what I've done there. I'm not supposed to be going anywhere.
Where you going, lad? It is a bank holiday, mate, so it wouldn't surprise me if you just shoot it off.
No, I was out last night. Can't do 2 nights now, I'm too old for that. Was just on board with Teabag, but it looks like he's backed out of it. He's saved his tyres for another run. Got Nerf on a lap. A 10th over at sector 2. Kane, a 10th under at sector 1, sorry. Over a quarter of a second under at sector 2, so Kane improving massively here. Let's see what he can manage through sector 3.
Yeah, you stick on that, I'll stick on board with Jackie and see what he does.
He's lost the rear. He's lost the rear through the penultimate corner. The rear just stepped out, he saved it, but he lost all that time. He's straight back into the pits.
It's a tight corner. You can take it with a lot of speed, but if you touch that left curb...
Look at that for an improvement. Jackie, 8.2 seconds in sector 1.
Flying, lad. Nerf pack's in Q3.
Nerf pack, he is a 110.6 at P8 at the moment. Jackie 14 seconds under at sector 2, he's flying.
I think we're going to see a below a minute time here. Bag puts it on P2 on provisional front row, 9.6.
See what Jackie manages now. Sprint to the line, looks quick. 109.6. Well.
Good enough for second row.
Hound just over at sector 1, 10th over at sector 1. What does he manage through sector 2? Almost a 10th under. So Hound's improving. Don't think a 10th will give him any positions though. I think he'll stay P6.
Yeah, he'll improve on himself, but we'll see. He might have lost a lot of time last time out on that last corner where he's now picked it up, but 9.9.
Yeah, 10th and a half, but not enough to
improve.
And
he's just gone off. Oh.
Chip. Oh, Chip was improving through sector 1, but lost it through sector 2.
Al just didn't even brake going into turn 1. Mate, it's not raining out there. He's really struggling now. No wing.
Yeah, Chip's having a fur wobble there right last corner, straight into the pits. Is that him done? How we're looking for time in this session? I think that
Scotty is just about to complete his lap as well.
Kane's just coming out the pits.
I think this could be an improvement from Scott. Yeah, 9.3. Jesus.
Wow.
Mate, you're not doing yourself any favours. You're going to be back on Friday racing.
A hound's in another wall.
Yeah, he's just collecting the gravel for the race, ain't he? He's probably singing to himself and putting himself off like he does on streams, doesn't he?
Yeah, singing's enough to put anyone off. Got Bark on an out lap. I think he's going to be the first to start a flying lap.
Yeah, I'm just on board with him. But 9.3 is going to be very hard to beat.
It's going to be hard to match, let alone hard to beat. Very competitive time. Very, very good time from Scotty.
I just want to see. I'll just have a look at the timers from Tier 1 and Tier 2 from Friday and see where this would have put him.
Well, I know it's faster than mine. Where did I start? I think I started P7 on Friday.
There we are. T1 quali results. So in Tier 1 it would put him in P9. In Tier 2, this is a P1 Tier 2 pace from Scotty there.
Yeah, Bark's improving just less than 2/10 at Sector 2. Might see him jump up into P2 provisionally, but your front three have finished. Your front three have took the checkered flag. Bark, he's took pole! A 109.369, he's beat Scotty by 1,000th of a second. Kane Lowry's improving. Let's see what Kane can manage now. He's just got the final sector to go. Bartman wow. Wow. Kane improves by 1/4 of a second but doesn't move any position, and Chris doesn't improve at all. Wow. So, as I said in this Q3 session, Bark putting himself there, but was sort of out of our predictions. He's put himself on pole by 1,000th of a second. Six guys in the 109s there as well, very quick. Ashik unfortunately crashing out, not setting a time in Q3, will be starting P10. But your championship leaders now P5, second place in the championships P10.
And third is P4.
This is going to be an interesting race. Just hope it stays clean, to be honest.
Wow. I mean, we've been proven wrong about everyone being safe in Q1, with Saki retiring and getting knocked out because Ashik decided to walk in like he owns the place. Then you've been wrong by saying it's going to be difficult to match, let alone beat the time, and you matched it and beat it, because that's all you can say. He's literally matched it and beat it. Yeah. Crazy. I'm just going to say we're going to have about 15 safety cars in this race, and I hope I eat my words and there's no safety cars and it's all clean.
I mean, is it worth making a prediction on the race now?
No, I don't care anymore. It's pointless. Like, whatever you say is yeah.
Anything can happen. But I won't get caught out this week. I will not be disappearing. We do have no formation lap at the moment.
Why? What happened last week?
My normal is that I go for a smoke at the end of Q3, and I missed the race start. I missed it for the sprint and the feature.
Was you smoking a cigar? You missed the sprint and the feature. Dan, it's all dry, mate. All dry. But considering the pace these guys were putting on, they're all probably sweating wet.
It'll be an interesting one. If I'm honest, I think I'm gonna make a prediction. I think Scotty will take the win. I think Kane will get the podium. I think Bark will take the podium as well. I don't know what position them two will get in, but 5 lights. And away we go. Bark looks to have got a good start there. So Scotty trying to go up the inside. Scotty has gone up the inside. Scotty taking P1.
Already. I'll just run through the tyres now. The 2 front runners started on softs. Then we've got Jackie Teabag, Kane, Hound and Chip on mediums. Ashik and Crispy Beef on hards. Got Luckman on softs. He looks a bit out of place there with them softs, to be honest. He's the only one, but he's got a plan. Nerf Pack on hards. Venom Dave on mediums. Also Saki on hard and Stevie on mediums.
That Scotty's got over a second lead already.
He's flying on this track. As Dave makes a move on Venom.
I know Scotty has made a comment on the stream saying this is a track he loves. He's loved it since they introduced it, and he'll go back to his normal self next week. But that's it. You know, everyone has a track that they love and a track that they tend to do well at.
Japan, baby.
As Hound goes up the inside of Kane Lowry. Hound taking that. Ooh, I thought that would contact there. Kane Lowry taking it back, sticking it around the outside.
I'm just going to sit on board with Chip here because he's got a beautiful view of that battle.
Chip going for the IRL F1 car line. Not sure that's the fastest line on the game, if I'm honest. Hanging it out wide. But these lads battling now. Kane is out of DRS to Teabag.
We've got
a yellow flag.
That's Stevie Span.
Yeah, has got it going again. Ashik making it up past Chip. I think Chip might have had a moment because he's lost a lot of time to the back of Hound there.
Yeah, he probably lost the back end.
But this is it, Ashik, you know, during qualies, he's lost it twice on this final corner. He's on the hard tyre. You can't be full of confidence there, surely.
Bark isn't giving up, though.
No, setting the fastest lap.
He has cut half a second on Scotty. DRS enabled, so this is going to open up the race. And it's been fairly clean as well.
I just want to... Scotty's got 95% ERS, Bark's got 48%.
Yeah, get out of here, Scott.
Scotty absolutely flying here.
Yeah, but just... The one thing to remember, though, is he has pretty much ruined his mediums for all them quali sessions. So if there is a late safety car after he's already made his mandatory pit stop, he's going to struggle.
He's only got one set of mediums for the race.
Yeah. So in that case, what would you do if you were him? Like, would you go on hards to prevent using those mediums in case there is a safety car, so you have got the faster tyre, or?
I think it depends on how this first stint goes, if I'm honest. If there's a safety car, I don't know, in the next 5 laps or so, Teabag gets Jackie and sets the fastest lap. Jackie not giving up, looking at the inside of Teabag there at turn 1, but not getting the move done. Back is within DRS range of Scotty now as well. Yeah, I think, if I'm honest, for them lads starting on the softs, it all depends on how this first stint goes. If a safety car comes out fairly early, where it's way too early for the medium runners, it might be worth them throwing a set of hards on, hoping to go long. And then if another safety car or whatever comes out later on, then he can use that fresh set of mediums, he'll be a lot faster. Or whether he sticks it out on the softs. It's I think it just all depends on how this first stint goes. This is the most important one.
Yeah. We've got a 2.2. Scotty's got a 3.2 gap to Teabag, who's on mediums. You lose about 19 to 20 seconds, I think, when you go into the pits. As Bach has just lost the DRS on Scotty, so that's not going to help him.
Yeah, I think that gap drops to about 15 seconds or something, if there's a safety car or VSC.
We have got a yellow flag, and that's, who is that?
I think that's Full Send Dave. He's in the pit. Teabag and Jackie battling as well.
I think he's getting a new wing. Yeah, he's getting a new wing, Dave, so...
He's popped a set of softs on as well. Jackie very close to the back of Teabag through the S's. I don't know what's going on with my headset, but it keeps disconnecting.
Are you sitting too far away from the...
No. No.
Fair enough.
See, the light on the Bluetooth piece just keeps disappearing and coming back on.
Have you been thrown around your living room?
No.
That sounded very innocent.
No.
Right. Jackie's got to be making a move on Teabag. That should be pretty easy, but the question is...
Go wide round the outside.
I wonder if Kane's going to do him into turn one as well. Could this be 2 positions lost by Teabag? He has sent it. He's sent it on him.
Oh, very close.
That was cutting it tight. And he's lost the position to Ashik. And he's gone on to Gravel as well. And Hound as well. Jesus.
Is Chip going to get him? Chip looks to have a run on him as well. But Kane Lowry's still got 100% ERS. Looking at the fuel lights though, Kane looks like he's underfueled. So does Hound.
Oh, that yellow
flash
is...
Lutman. Osso, obviously Osso. I mean...
He's running the same fuel tank from seasons ago as well. He's a fuel Kane. That's what he does.
Kane runs the same tyres, Osso runs the same fuel.
Yeah, he's got a little jerry can in the back of his car.
Bark's doing well now, got DRS on. Scotty is still pushing.
You know, I think Osso's listening to us because he just randomly went off the track. Like, as if he's lost it.
Yeah, apologies Osso, I know he does listen in.
Don't apologise. Look, he's going to be fine. Like I said, he's got 2 jerry cans just underneath his bum in his car, so he's gonna top himself up.
On track refueling.
That's Venom and Nick going into turn one side by side. Yeah, the medium tyres are a bit faster. They're still going side by side though.
Yeah, Nerf trying to hold that inside line now at turn 3, but as I said, it doesn't quite work like it does in real life, that corner on the game.
No.
But Bark's pushing. Bark's pushing, and he's very close to Scotty at the moment.
Shit, you just caught up that fast. Yeah, but Scott's on 100% ERS.
I know.
I think the guy doesn't even have the L1 button for the ERS. Or whichever one he's got it bound to. I mean, that just shows the pace he's got on this track. He clearly loves it. You know, he was right.
But Jackie and Teabag now within DRS of this front two, so I think them mediums are coming into their own now.
Something's happened to Hamlin in that penultimate corner.
Up the inside of Jackie into turn 1.
And takes it.
Takes P3.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to Steve on penultimate corner, because Kane overtook him before the DRS line. So I wonder if he had a little Kirby
Bit of a moment, he's got a chip all over the back of him now.
What wings did you run here, out of interest, on Friday? Do you remember?
Mine was fairly low. I think I ran 36, 32. I think I put them up 2 clicks for we supposed to have a wet race, but it didn't rain until like 20 minutes into the race or something. So I think I ran 38, 34, something like that.
Scotty's just pulled out a 1.6 seconds of Bark, so
yeah, just wondering if Bart Scotty's used the RS, right? That makes sense. I was gonna say, I wonder if Bart running no assist now the tyres start going off. That's gonna cost him time.
Kane has overtaken Ashik, and Chip's back. Oh, they've had a spin in turn 1. Chip and Hound.
And Lutman's been involved in that as well.
Has he? I thought he overtook him.
No, Lutman ended up off track as well on the exit of turn 1.
You always have to leave space.
Teabag. I think these mediums now, Teabag and Jackie, Kane as well. I know Kane's a bit further back, but I think these mediums are going to start closing in on them lads at the front now. 8 laps in, them softs will start going off.
Yeah, it's like I said, 9. When I was practicing the softs, I think 10, 11 laps was the max I could do, and then you started feeling it. And on this game, you do feel it. You become slower. I've not so much witnessed losing traction, but you just become slower. It feels like you're driving in the mud. I don't know what your thoughts are on long.
Yeah, on this game, it's about 25%. As soon as you hit 25%, the tyres just fall off a cliff. They do sort of come back in briefly, but then fall off again at, I don't even know what the second percentage is, but Bart's closed on Scotty massively now. Got it down to 4 tenths, 5 tenths.
But that's Scotty not using the ZRS again, so...
Teabag has used a lot of ERS, he's down at 6% at the moment. Jackie as well, down at 10%, so the lads behind pushing, but they're on the better tyre. They're not in a bad position at the moment. Is it worth just maybe easing off a bit, save a bit of ERS and use the ERS off these lads at the front? You're on the better tyre.
Yeah. I have a feeling we're not going to have a safety car, and I know normally comments like that.
Oh, back! Attempting to go up the inside of Scotty.
And spins with Teabag.
Yeah, Bark and Teabag there coming together.
Bark just get a 5-second.
Oh, I've just seen Lutman spin as well. Yeah, Barks now had another 5-second penalty for a collision with Lutman. I think that was an unsafe re-entry to track, if I'm honest.
Oh, he was having such a good race as well.
Yeah, Hound's gone past Teabag.
Yeah, you have to feel for Hound though. He's losing the rears now. I wonder if he's got damage. No, it doesn't look like it.
It's Teabag there. I'm feeling for, to be honest. In P3 on the better tyre, and then dropping down to P8. Bark went for a move up the inside of Scotty, backed out of it. I think Teabag's then tried getting up the inside at the next corner. Not sure whether Bark's turned in on him or what, just saw Bark across the front of him. Dan asking how many have the fuel light flashing. So we've got Jackie, Kane, Hound, Lutman, Osso, and that is it. Jackie, Kane, Hound, Lutman, and Osso. But this is it now. We're getting to that point where them soft tyres are going to be dead. Oh, Kane's just hit Jackie. Kane's just hit Jackie in turn 1 and spun him.
I think, yeah, Jackie's lost an end plate as well, so...
Oh, Jackie's almost caused contact there with Ashik as well. Ashik's all over him. Jackie will be...
I think just giving a position back to Jackie.
I think Kane's slowed down to give him that position back. I think you're right.
Yeah, he did. He's lost the position to Ashik at the same time, but yeah, you can't...
I've got to say respect to him for that. Respect to him for slowing himself down, giving that position back. But as you said, Jackie's got damage. Jackie will have to pit and replace that wing.
I wonder if Jackie feels like that was respect as well. Right now, in that moment, he's missing an end plate. He's probably going to lose about 27 seconds in that pit now.
That's it.
It's got to put him back into maybe P12.
Yeah,
maybe even lower, to be honest. Yeah, it's not ideal.
Is he coming straight in?
Yeah, he has to.
He is. It's one of them. It's a track where you need the downforce. You can't run without that front wing.
Nope.
But now Ashik, second in the drivers' championship on the hard tyres, is now second in the race as well, and he's closing in on Scotty.
Yeah, he's chasing him down now. But that's going to be his soft tyres dying. Yeah, as Jackie comes out in P12.
I think he's going to be P13. I think Stevie's just going round turn 1 now, he is.
Yeah, but he's on 12 lap old medium tyres as well. And he's not really far ahead, so... And he's lost his rear as well. Yeah, mediums and softs. But then again, when we had our tribute run in Brazil on Tuesday, I managed somehow to get to about 65% on mediums, and they felt still good for me. I only pitted because of the safety car. So I don't know, maybe Scotty feels good on them softs. Sometimes it can take longer.
Bark, 5-second penalty, ignoring blue flags.
I didn't know you could get a 5-second penalty.
Where is it?
I thought you were ghosting. He's last, obviously, but...
No, I'm just trying to look where he is on track.
He's on a pit straight now.
Right, so he's got that group of Hound down to Teabag. I think he's involved in that battle.
Yeah, he's let Teabag through. Don't hold him up any longer. But I thought the cars ghosted when they're getting lapped, so how can you ignore
I don't think they do on this game.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, we all know ghosting's a bit of an issue on this game.
Well, no, because going back to the race on Tuesday, I shouted at Kieran to get out of my way, and I drove into him because he was ghosting when I was lapping him, so...
Oh, fair enough. So it used to be on the last game. I didn't think it was on this game. I thought it was a bit... But yeah, basically, you get shown, I think it's 3 blue flags. If you've not moved out the way by 3 blue flags, you get a time penalty.
Yeah, we have missed... Well, you haven't, because you're obviously watching it. I'm watching it on a different screen, but obviously Ashik's now taking the lead of the race.
He has, and he is pulling away. Kane Lowry's just taken Scotty as well. Chips up past Crispy Beef.
The thing is, though, if there's no safety cars, like Dan said, those two up front aren't making it to the end with that fuel.
Scotty is in the pits.
Does he put those mediums that he was doing quali on, or is he going to go for the hards?
He should have a fresh set of mediums anyway. Yeah, fresh set of mediums.
Yeah, 21 laps. I mean, he's smashed those softs 15, so he probably can do it.
Yeah, it's possible. It is possible.
If he keeps his nose clean, he's got the win here, I think. Only because the two at the front, obviously everybody in front of him has to pit, but the two at the front are going to be without fuel on the last lap. So all he has to do is just keep it clean, consistent.
That's it. If there's any safety car, VSC, whatever, this plays right into the hands of Ashik and Kane at the front. If Scotty's expecting to take their mediums to the end, anyone who's not running the medium tyre now could also expect the same. So a safety car, VSC, whatever, would help Ashik, Chris, Nerf, Lutman also. I know obviously they'll probably lose positions to Scotty, but got Kane now going for the move into turn 1. He's got it done.
How did you find building the ERS up on this track? Because for me, once you've used something, it was just very difficult for me to get it back up. unless a safety car came out, but just pure pace. There's nowhere to brake as much. How did you find it?
If I'm honest, I've spent a lot of the race not using the RS. I was
Alright.
No, struggling a bit for pace. No, struggling a bit for pace, so I was just trying to keep it clean and not really paying attention to the RS. Like I said, lost a lot of time in the wet, and then obviously in the wet you're not pushing as hard. So
No.
I was fuel saving from lap 20 to about lap 32 as well, so wasn't ideal.
Hound isn't P3. He's popped up out of nowhere.
He has at the front of this battle. He's got Chip, Chris, and Teabag's caught back up as well.
Chip's going into the pits though.
Chip's in.
Oh, that was very close to that wall.
5-second penalty, speeding in the pit. Fuck! I can't really say Forza Ferrari when you're doing Ferrari tactics. Yeah, that's fuck Chip. That.
It's like watching in real life Ferrari.
It is, and it's very frustrating. Just want to say.
Luckman is the only one on them softs who hasn't pitted yet. 16 laps on softs.
Yeah, he's now got Scotty all over the back of them as well. Scotty already pitting, so.
Scotty's already jumped Jackie as well.
Scotty gets the move done before DRS on Luckman. Jackie's looking at it as well. Is Jackie going to have enough? No, he backs out. Kane is into the pits. Hound stares out.
I think Chris gets a 5-second speed and pit lane penalty as well.
Good.
It really catches you. It really catches you out. Oh, what's going on here? Jackie and Luckman. What just happened there? I think Luckman. That's not going to help him.
Ferrari moving slowly though. I think is that Dave.
Luckman was going into the pits. Jackie was on his inside, and neither of the boys wanted to slow down to let the other through. And yeah, Luckman squeezed Jackie into the wall. Crazy.
Yeah, Scotty's flying at the moment now, but he has got Kane ahead of him. Kane's pitted, come out ahead of Scotty.
Yeah, I think it's all the traffic that Scotty had.
But Scotty's tyres will be a bit warmer now. But 3 laps already on the mediums. Obviously, he's got another 18 left. It's a lot of laps to do on them mediums.
We have got a yellow flag. I think that's Saki.
It's gone, yeah. I think it was Saki having a moment. Venom's into the pits. Scotty gets the move done. On Kane, he is using a lot of ERS now as well, is Scotty.
Yeah, he wants to get away from us. Well, yeah. You'd want to get away from them as soon as you can, because obviously those hards will come into play towards the end of the race.
Yeah, that's it. Trying to get 21 laps on them mediums. I know, obviously, it's possible. The lads at the front, Teabag Hound, have done 18 on them ones with a full tank of fuel.
Yeah.
But them hards must be faster at that point.
I think we'll see the top 3 going into the pits now. I mean, Ashik and Teabag could do a double stack. They've got enough of a gap in between each other to make it stick.
Yeah, we'll see now. Ashik is into the pit lane.
I think Hound's going to pull the trigger as well. Unless you want... No.
Hound stares out. Ashik, Teabag stares out. Do you think they're holding out for a safety car or what? Hoping for to stick a set of softs on? Looking at the end of a set of softs?
No, I think Hound just wanted to lead the race, you know.
Let's see his name up though.
You know, he's got his moment now. Shining bright, P1. Stop the race. Stop the race.
I mean, I sort of feel like they've gone past the point of pitting for the hards now, though.
Yeah, you normally want to do a longer stint on a harder tyre, but they've done 20 laps on these mediums, and obviously hards, you know, they kick in later. And I feel like that 16-15 lap gap using it hards is just, yeah, they're not gonna.
Barks all over the back of these two as well. He's trying to unlap himself, but he doesn't quite have the pace to do it. He's not interfering with them. And they're staying out again.
I think they're hoping for a safety car. Bark is going to make a move.
Oh, but Teabag's making a move.
Yeah. Kane sets the fastest lap. I'm just on board with Bark here, just watching it unravel. These two are battling hard.
Yeah, Hound sort of on the curb then, looked like he didn't have a lot of room.
But that just hurts them both, because they're not pitting yet. Yeah. Everybody behind them has pitted. They're catching them up.
Well, that's it. Scott is 4 seconds behind the leader now?
Yeah. But he's not getting away from Kane, who's obviously on a fresher and harder tyre. And he's got twice as much ERS as well. I think Scotty should have pitted for hards, to be fair. You know, give himself a chance that way.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think them mediums are going to be dead by the end. Just looking at the amount of time the front two are losing on the mediums is unreal. You've got Kane looking to make a move here on Scotty as Barks trying to unlap himself now. Barks taking Hound. This is these two lads at the front now are just losing so much time. They're hanging on for a safety car, but I don't think you're going to get it. I don't think you're going to get it. And even if you do now, you've let everyone catch up that you're going to lose a number of positions anyway.
Yeah, the only thing you're going to have is fresher tyres. But like I said, it's very hard to overtake here cleanly. Like, you have to be brave and be sure about an overtake. You can't just throw it in and hope for the best.
Yeah, Kane has taken Scotty back as well. And now Kane is 2.5 seconds off the lead. So they pulled a 1.5 seconds in on that last lap.
Yeah. Teabag has just gone off track as well. Those tyres are getting old, and yeah, and Kane's right on the back of it now.
Yeah, Bark's still involved in this as well, and Bark's a lap car. He needs to move out of the way, to be honest. He needs to get out of the way. And he's just made contact with Hound, I think. Hound's now dropped a number of positions. Bark, 5-second penalty, ignoring blue flags. Yeah, it's just fucking ridiculous, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, just absolutely thick. Whether you think you're faster or not, do you know what I mean? You've got a blue flag. You don't interfere with the leaders of the fucking race.
No.
Stupid. But now you're front five, well, front four very close together. 3 of the front 4 have pitted, so Teabag's going to be nowhere in this race. Hung it out too long. Same as Hound, his race is over.
Unless they're going for a one-stop and they're going for softs, I don't know.
They're not going to pull that time back. It's too late. It's too late.
Bart gets another 5-second penalty for ignoring. That's 3 5-second penalties for ignoring blue flags.
He's going to get retired soon. He'll get retired. I don't understand why he's ignoring them and staying out. He's just being a bit fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, you can unlap yourself if you're significantly faster than the guys in front, you know.
This is the thing, he's just clearly
keeping
not
up the pace. He's just keeping the pace with them. Teabag has gone into the pits. I think those little hustles between Hound and Bark and everybody else they haven't caused him any damage. He's still staying out, but I don't know. Someone want to call Steve and tell him that he's got to make a pit stop, or Bart gets another 5-second penalty.
Yeah.
How many penalties has he got?
He's up to 20 seconds at the moment.
Lovely.
As I said, just absolutely thick. Genuinely, it's one of the most retarded things I've seen on stream.
Glad to be part of it. Ashik makes contact with the rear of Scotty, but nothing too dramatic to Scotty, but it loses a bit of time for Ashik. Is he still in that battle? Yeah, he's still in that battle.
Yeah, he's between Scotty and Kane. So he's affecting the lead of the race. He's affecting the battle at the lead of the race.
It's allowing Kane...
There you go, disqualified from the session. Stupid prick.
And he got another 5 seconds.
Stupid prick. I apologise, but that's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, moving on though.
Scotty's now under pressure from Ashik.
Yeah, and he's lost the DRS to Kane, so... Ashik is on a 5-lap fresher mediums as well, so it's only a matter of time before he does him. Chris retired from session. What happened to him?
He's out. He's lost it at turn 1.
Turn 1. Is that going to be a safety car?
Are we going to get a safety car or VSC?
I don't think we're going to get anything.
We've got nothing. It's been cleared.
Yeah.
I think Kane and Ashik could have been hoping, and Hound as well, definitely.
Yeah.
Hound staying out on them tight. Yeah. That's almost as bad as Bark.
I hope he gets disqualified in a minute as well.
I'm surprised, if I'm honest. I'm surprised we didn't see a VSC at least.
I think it's because there was no one behind him. Everyone's already gone past him. There's also, what, 15 cars on track. 3 of them are lapped. 2, in fact. I think it's only when it's like a lot of cars behind you that have to go past.
Hound into the pits, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Yeah.
Well, he has put the softs on. We have got a yellow flag again. That's a half. It's not Saki. I love how he just straight away goes for Saki. It's Jackie. He's lost an end plate. He's lost an end plate. That whole race
he's
of
into
Jackie's
pits as well.
Yeah. After that, did he have contact with Kane? Did he or?
Yeah, I think he hit the back of someone at the front.
Yeah. Ever since, it's ruined it for him, isn't it? It's just so unfortunate.
Ashik's tyres looking a lot better than Scotty's, but it's just whether that fuel will get him to the end, and Kane must be having the same thought, to be honest.
I don't think so. I think Scotty might take the win here, just pure on fuel. I mean, Chip's in a good position as well. He's only, what, 8, 9, 10 seconds behind the leader? He has got a penalty, but he's also got fuel.
Ashik's made the move on Scotty. Let's see what he can do now. Can he push, build a gap? But there is only 9 laps left. Will he be short on fuel at the end? Will Kane run out of fuel?
The thing, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but Scotty's fuel light is flashing as well. So I think he's not under-fueled, but he's lost fuel.
Yeah, Scotty's wasn't. Scotty looked the best out of the front. Actually, there's a few people now. We've got Kane's fuel lights on. Ashik, Scotty.
I mean, if
Teabag,
Hound,
Venom,
Hound as well.
Hound,
Nerf.
Venom, Nerf.
The
Also,
only ones. It's only
Lookman.
Stevie and Chip and Dave that are not flashing.
Yeah.
Chip to take P1, Stevie to take P2, and then Dave somehow, if he unlaps himself and manages to catch them on the last lap. This could be one of the craziest finishes.
It's going to be interesting. It's one of them, a safety car or a VSC would change absolutely everything.
I don't think we're going to see one. It's too late into the race now.
Scotty getting the move done. I think your last lap for it, I think it's lap 32. I don't think they'll come out after lap 33. And if they are out, they're not out long enough for everyone to bunch up.
Yeah. The only thing I'll say though is Scotty's light only just came on, so he's what, 0.005 maybe in red?
Must be minimal.
So it doesn't take a lot, you just have to let the throttle go a little bit and build it back up. And if anything, he's going to slow down on the penultimate corner probably. Whereas Kane's and Ashik's has been flashing the whole race pretty much, so...
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think they're going to have to be doing some serious fuel saving. Kane has lost a fair bit of time and he's recharged a fair bit of VRS, so I wonder if he has been fuel saving already.
Maybe. Well, we're getting to that stage of the race where you have to think not just about, you know, going through the finish line, but how you're going to get there. And some of these guys, unless they've made a pact with Osso and they're going to pick up his jerry can on the way somewhere through turn 3 or 4, they're not going to make it.
Yeah, I don't think throwing a jerry can from F1 car to F1 car.
He's got to get a tube out and just, you know, they're going to go sideways.
Oh, Scotty's hit Ashik. Oh. There's contact in turn 1, they've both spun.
Is there damage?
I don't know, but that lets Kane away. There, 7 seconds now. Kane's got at the front. Scotty's slowed down, let Ashik through.
Yeah. Come on, 7 laps to go. Be
but
patient.
Now, if Kane was panicking about fuel saving, he's now been given almost 9 seconds to chill out and fuel save.
Yeah. Depends how much he's underfueled by. I mean, where does it turn?
We'll see. Is he letting off early into the corners? Throttle off, rolling it. Yeah, he's fuel saving. Kane Lowry's fuel saving. He's just rolling through corners.
Yeah, especially now. I mean, Scotty and Ashik have gifted him that.
They've made it. Well, obviously we don't know what his fuel level's on. I say he's made it safe for him, but he might not be. He might be 3 laps under. Oh, Scotty's out! Scotty's out! He caught that curb. He caught the curb, slid across it, straight into the wall.
And we got a VSC as well.
He Tony Hanked it into the wall.
That's everybody getting into the fuel saving, 100%. Oh, that's so unlucky for Scotty. But I said it. I said about that curb. It's deadly. Nerf that baby Red Bull in P7. Let's go, mate.
Chip Hazard up to P2 with a 5-second penalty.
Yeah, we don't care about that.
Yeah, Ashik pitted. He's popped a fresh set of mediums on.
I don't think that was a good choice, you know.
He's lost track position. Yeah, he's lost track position.
Six laps left. You're underfueled. You're obviously going to slow down anyway. I don't know. Let's put Teabag back onto the podium now.
I will say though, Chip is the only one without a fuel light flashing.
Yeah.
Of the, you know, your top 5. Venom's fine. It's still 100% ERS for Venom as well in P6. Osso's fuel light's gone off. Osso's been saving fuel.
Told you he's got a jerry can in his car.
He's cheating.
Yeah, he hasn't been saving.
Osso's cheating.
I saw him lean out during the VSC and just topping it up.
Yeah, he's bought the extra fuel DLC, that's what it is.
Yeah. Right, let's stop because he'll end up losing it somewhere out of corner in a minute.
We are back racing. Ashik all over the back of his teammate there as well.
Yeah, he's on the fresher tyres, so will we see a position swap or will Teabag fight this?
Yeah, Teabag pulls aside, lets him through. Oh, dips on grass as well there. It made me nervous, that.
Probably made him nervous as well, but no, it's nice to see when, you know, a bit of teamwork going on.
Yeah, Chip does have a 5-second penalty. I think Teabag would have been hoping to be dragged along by Ashik, but he's already out of the DRS. Yeah. It's just whether or not they've got enough fuel. This race is all coming down to fuel at the moment. 5 laps to go.
I don't think Chip will take the win, only because he's technically 10 seconds behind Kane with his 5-second penalty. And Kane, if he's been saving the fuel, he's gonna slow down end of sector 2.
Yeah, he still has that fuel light on though. This is the thing. We saw on Friday night, Cammy Moore ran out of fuel in tier 2, and I think he went from like P3 to P11, something stupid like that. He lost a lot of positions while he was in low fuel mode. It'll be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. Ashik is pushing. He's gapped Teabag by 3.5 seconds. He's caught Chip by 2 seconds.
Yeah. I think Chip has got the best chance to win it on track, based on pace, but yeah, that fuel. Well, he's definitely not saving.
I think Chip has a very good opportunity at getting a podium here.
I think he's got the podium in the bag.
Don't say that is Ferrari, please. Please.
Oh, defo, 100%. No, but I'm just looking at the time, and Teabag's already 5 seconds behind his teammate, and he's only got a 5-second penalty.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go.
And he's done 8 laps on them softs as well, so they're going to start going off now.
Yep. We're not going to see a safety car,
to go. Well, that's it. We're past that cut off now. It's just like I said, the fuel thing. The fuel thing's going to be massive here. It might not be decided. Chip might still get this on fuel. It depends how much the lads have underfueled.
Yeah, and it depends when that throttle will cut out because of the low fuel.
Jump on with Kane and just have a look at his throttle inputs at the moment. He is lifting and rolling through a lot of corners.
Yep.
So you see it now more as he comes to the end of sector 2, this DRS straight. As he comes up to the corner, he'll just lift off the throttle. Oh no, he was straight on the brake. So that's not saving fuel.
It's switched off. Kane's light switched off.
Oh, it's back on. It's back on.
Yeah, so he's
on the limit. He's on the limit, isn't he?
We're literally not even watching the timing boards, we're just watching fuel lights like 2 idiots. But that's all gonna that's all gonna unravel. But I think Kane's got the winner in the bag now.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think flashing, seeing that, Kane's on that limit. Kane's on that limit. He's on that 0 mark. Let's see Ashik's. What's Ashik's doing? Is he saving fuel, or is he just pushing, trying to close that gap, stay within 5 seconds of Chip? But if he runs out of fuel, it'll cost him.
Yeah. And again, it depends where. Obviously, Kane's low fuel mode might kick in, but he'll already be past the penultimate corner. So,
yeah, if he's on that border of it being fine, I think he'll definitely be out of the final corner. Ashik doesn't seem to be fuel shaving. Fuel shaving. Wow. It's been a long day.
Ashik is on low fuel mode. It's flashing red.
It's flashing red. That's
on
not
lap
good.
34.
That's not good.
That's on lap 34 as well.
He's not fuel saving. He's full throttle and then straight on the brake. He's not fuel saving. This is going to cost Ashik massively.
Yep. That's imminent to start slowing down. I think he's going to do a full entire last lap in slow mode.
This is the only one flashing red.
Yeah, he wears also with those jerry cans.
Yeah, he's got half a lap to catch up to Osso.
Either that, slow down, or wait for him, or... Well, yeah, I'll slow down. Nerf is also in yellow as well. So everyone is.
Yeah, I'm just looking. The only one who's flashing red is... Oh, Hound's flashing red as well now. And so's Nerf.
No, don't say that. Oh my god.
Ashik's has stopped. Oh, it is flashing again.
We've got a yellow flag. Someone has to slow down. That's Ashik.
Is that love?
No, that's Ashik. That's out. That's out of fuel on lap 35. Oh no.
That's Ashik out of fuel. A lap to go. A lap and a half to go.
Yeah.
His teammate gets past.
And like I said to you, when you're on low fuel, there's no. It's going to take you about 15 seconds to restart that pace.
Hound's passed, but Hound's light's flashing red as well, so I'll see him drop pace soon.
Also, where are you with that jerry can, mate? You could make millions here now.
Venom's passed. Venom doesn't have any lights flashing. Teabag's got a red flashing light. Chip has. Oh, all of the lads have now on the last lap. I think Chip will be fine, obviously. He's not had a warning light all race.
Chip is flashing red as well.
Yeah, everyone is. But we are on the last lap of the race, so... But Nerf, I think's in low fuel mode now. Nerf's got past Ashik, and they're both in low fuel mode.
And there's a Ferrari behind them as well. I'm guessing Dave, maybe.
Hound's in low fuel mode. Venom's got past him now.
Dave's unlapping himself here. Oh my god.
This is chaos.
How's Kane looking? Because he's about to finish it. Yeah, he's saved enough fuel, I think, to finish it off, and takes P1.
Yeah, Kane swerving about there, takes P1. Chip Hazard, I tell you what, for third play, he's taken P2 with a 5-second penalty. He will keep P2.
Yep.
Teabag, after the incident, back up and on that podium now, P3.
Venom out of nowhere as well.
Jackie's now got Nerf Pack and Ashik. Lutman's out. What's happened to Lutman?
I think he crashed out.
He's lost it in Sector 2 at the DRS straight. Wonder if all them slow-moving cars ahead caused an issue.
How can you lose it going 50 miles an hour?
P5! Also had enough fuel.
It's all in jerry cans, you know, DLC. DLC also.
Also taking P5, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up 8 positions, Venom up 7. Kane up by 4, Chip up by 5. Wow. Okay. Is that everyone? I think that's everyone.
I think that's it. I think we're just waiting Saki to cross the line, are we? Oh.
Not crash the line, cross the line.
Yeah, cross.
Hey, look, I mean, he's in P11.
He's in low fuel mode as well.
Yeah, he's in P11. He's going to finish in P11. He started last, so... I suppose that was a good stint by him. He's up 5 positions as well.
Yeah, Teabag finishes where he started.
Yeah, but I'm sure he would have preferred battling for the win there. He had a good chance. As Saki tiptoes through the line.
I'm just looking at the comments. Osso has been fuel saving since lap 10. Lutman said, "If you're out of fuel, get out of the way, not in the middle of the track." Yeah, I wondered if he got caught up with some slow-moving cars ahead. Obviously, I think there were about 3 cars in low fuel mode ahead of him.
Yeah. Who have you got for driver of the day? What do you think?
So without sounding biased, one for me has got to be Chip. He's had some bad luck. He's not been up there this season, but he's had a stellar performance there with a 5-second penalty. Managed to keep the gap. But there's a lot of notable drives there. There's a lot of lads who've had very good drives, very good results.
Yeah.
You know, Teabag obviously starting third, being up there, and then dropping all the way back down to come back, take that P3. Also, P13 to P5. Venom as well, P11 to P4. Some very good drives there from the lads.
Yeah. No, I'd have to agree as well. Chip for me.
I just think with the way his season's gone, he's sort of not been there. He's been in a few incidents. He's had a few mistakes himself. But today, you know, he's kept himself to himself, had a fairly quiet drive, and done what he needed to do really, and ended up taking P2, whether it's through fortune or what. But we'll fire invites out. I don't know whether you've already done it to Kane, Chip, and Teabag.
Oh no, no, I haven't. No, but Kane has joined.
Yeah, Kane. I will say, Kane, make sure that your audio is shared, as I keep getting told every week that they can't hear you, and I feel like it's that everyone's missing out. I feel like everyone's missing out, mate. Everyone needs to hear you. Chip.
Are you on PS5 or PS4? If you go into the party chat and click on the three dots, and then oh yeah, but you've probably got it in a different language. But if you click on the three dots where you've got leave party, underneath mute you should have the settings, and then it will ask you to share your voice. So if you click allow, that's gonna work then. You got it?
Probably yes.
Yeah, you've got it. I think you've got it. We'll know in a second.
I hope not.
He's here, Dan says, yeah. You're live.
Damn.
So we've got Teabag Kane here. I've sent Chip an invite. He's not joined yet, but we'll just jump in with Teabag. How do you feel, mate, after that result?
Crap.
Yeah, obviously not the start you wanted. You got involved in an incident fairly early on, sent you a fair way back. But you know, you fought your way back. I know a few lads ahead of you lost fuel, but taking P3, do you not feel that was a decent recovery drive?
It's good points for the team. That's the best part about it.
Well, that's the main thing. You know, you might have not had the battle for the lead that you wanted, but you still got that podium, still solid points on the board for yourself and the team.
Yeah, I had to fuel save for 11 laps. Lap 25, I was minus 0.7. Yeah, so I was catching Chip, and then I was like, I can't do this. Then realised, and yeah, it was too late.
Yeah, there was a lot of fuel saving going on across the board. We saw a number of drivers run out of fuel with a lap to go, at least a lap to go.
Everyone was flashing towards the end.
So I put in slightly less than I did Friday, and I was running out of fuel then, but there was a couple of VSCs. So I thought, tier 3, maybe a VSC or two, I can put fuel mode on, and yeah, it just didn't happen. And
you had one VSC, but it lasted what, one lap maybe?
I think it was about 30 seconds. It gave me 0.1.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Were you expecting safety car or a few more VSCs?
Yeah, and I'd done what I knew I shouldn't have done, is budgeted for VSCs and safety cars.
It's one of them, mate. You live and you learn. It's a risk that could have very easily paid off for you.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, definitely. Because I don't know what it was, but the tyre wear I found so low on this track. That's how I managed to drag out the mediums for 20 plus laps, which I was surprised about, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely surprising. It's a track I've always found tyre wear being quite high myself, to be honest.
I think it was about 60% when I pitted, so I could probably have took them to the end, to be fair.
Well, was that the plan to take them that long though? Because everyone started catching you and Hound at one point, so we were.
Well, I think it got to about lap 18, 19. Everyone else started pitting. Then I thought, do you know what? Another 6 more laps, I can whack the softs on. And then, yeah, it would have worked if I didn't budget for them VSCs.
Yeah, unfortunate, mate, but still a solid result. P3 there, well done, mate.
Thank you.
Well done, mate.
And now the moment everyone's waited for, Kane.
Yeah.
How'd you find that?
It doesn't sound happy.
Yeah, it was fuel saving for me too at maybe around lap 25 until the end. It was a complete disaster on the fuel.
Yeah, we noticed quite early on you had the yellow fuel light flashing. How far under did you go to start the race?
I was even.
You went even,
laps.
right?
Yeah.
Right. I thought you'd have gone under.
No.
Well, you seem to do well. You controlled it. Obviously, once you took that lead, I know there was an incident behind you, which helped you gain a fair bit of a gap as well. Did that ease the pressure on saving fuel?
Yeah, it did. It was a big relief that I got the 40 seconds cap there, and I could easily save the fuel I needed, and just cruising to the end.
Just cruising. I think that's your motto for the season, to be honest. Doing very well, leading the championship, another race win. You're starting to believe you can win this championship now?
No, I don't think so. There's faster guys behind coming. Jackie and Asik are rapid.
Right, very humble, very humble. I thought you'd have thrown yourself in that mix. You're definitely giving us a show to watch anyway. Have you anything to add, Colby?
Not really, no. We've covered it all.
Well, Chip's not joined, but thank you to Teabag. Thanks, Kane, for joining us. Thanks, Colby, for jumping on comms with me tonight. Thanks
no
everyone
problem.
who's tuned in. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Join us next week. Bear with me. Let me just open the league. Monza.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking your word for it. Join us next week at Monza.
Sprint weekend.
Oh shit. Join us next weekend where we're at Monza. It's yeah. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
See you
Can't
next
wait
week.
for turn 1 and 2. Yep. Bye.